Hey Run Junkies, welcome to Star Wars Arrival Run Virtual Challenge Training Week 15. It is a much easier week this week in terms of the intensity level. However, the volume is still pretty high. So on the plan is actually almost 7 hours worth of running. I won't be doing that much, it's a lot of running. And we actually have a nice cool, not cold, cool morning today, but we are expecting rain and snow for a good chunk of the rest of this week, so I'll be preparing for that one. But please like and subscribe, stick around. We are going to get it done this week. Now, last week I mentioned that I was overworking myself, which is true to a certain point. Basically, Garmin has these virtual badges, these virtual challenges. You join up, doesn't cost anything, but you hit a target to do like 50 miles of running in a month. That one's a pretty easy one, but there were some that were really out there that were much harder than what I had originally anticipated. So I was pushing myself too hard to get all of these badges. So instead of doing that, I just left the challenges. I just said, you know what? I'm gonna let this one go. The training plan already is pretty high volume running, which is creating other issues for me. I'm not getting the strength work I need. I'm not getting the cross training that I need. So I'm having to still adapt. I'm enjoying some new types of workouts, but I also know that the running piece is still pretty important. I'm gonna get this run done, get back, and get this week started. Thanks for coming along. Okay guys, it is Tuesday morning, and remember when I said I was never gonna wear this shirt? Well, that was last week. So I'm gonna get on the treadmill for about 20 minutes and walk. I'm also going to do this supernatural workout, which is a virtual reality thing. You guys saw a little clip of that, and I mentioned it last week. It's virtual reality in the Oculus Quest. I am going to do a review of that coming up in the next couple of weeks because I really do enjoy it. I'm going to do that today. And some strength training. One thing I want to tell you about is that I was able to get the Momentum Jewelry Ambassador Box for this month, and I'm really excited about this. It came with a lot of great stuff, and this is everything that was in it. So I'm really excited to be a part of that Share the Spark campaign. You've seen me wear, like, I have a ton of these. Look at this. This is insane. And then I just got a bunch more. I love wearing these. They're just kind of fun. And then I also signed up for their winter subscription box. So they send you these really pretty ones, and they come with a theme, and each one has a word on it. So the one for January says release, and the February one said renew, and the March one said reclaim. And honestly, like, those 3 words, you wouldn't necessarily choose those 3 words as like your word in that moment. You know, a lot of people will pick a word for the year, but I kind of like the idea of having a word for the month. And especially when these are kind of on a theme, right? Release, renew, reclaim. There's a symmetry to it, and there is sort of a permission granted, right? It's like, just let it go and reclaim who you are, reclaim your life, reclaim your time. But I'm just really excited to be a member of the Momentum Jewelry. I'm going to leave a link to them in the description. Like, this one is great. This one says, yes, I can. This one says, just show up. And I probably should just show up right now, huh? Couple of things. We are expecting snow for sure. And every time I look at the weather report, they add a couple inches. So that's exciting. I am prepared for a lot of treadmill time here in the next few days. I will say that the supernatural workout has started to feel much less painful. It can be said about such things. I'm not as sore, like my quads and my glutes with all of the squatting. I'm not as sore as I used to be. So I'm definitely finding that it's working really well. It is definitely a different kind of workout, which is good. Good morning, Wednesday. It is Free run with surges, 60 minutes today. This is a short run. 60 minutes is a short run anymore. We had some rain overnight. Now this isn't the storm yet. The storm has not yet arrived. We have a couple more days for that. We, at last count, are expecting 2 feet of snow in the neighborhood here. So it's gonna get interesting. I'm gonna get this done. Let's go. Hey, are you dirty? Are you dirty? Are you wet and dirty? You're wet and dirty. Oh, you're so dirty. This is a beautiful, not storm, but weather system that came through. Rain snow mix, but still like beautiful clouds. It's just very interesting. This was fun. This was a fun run today. Actually, I'm working on getting a video out to you, and it's rather timely because it's all about all the stuff that I have in the basement workout room in the pain cave, link above. And it's timely because we're getting all this snow, so I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it. Oh, shush. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of that room. So I'm getting yelled at by a crow, not Jay Crows, that crow. Let the crow fly. Thursday morning, I just got all of my workouts in. So I had 10 minutes of strength planned, and then I did a supernatural workout, and then I walked that out. I cooled down with a mile walk. There is something very cathartic out of whacking the snot out of virtual targets with virtual bats, and just you feel your body just hitting something that doesn't exist as hard as you can. There's something very cathartic about that. Just general life stuff, general life parenting stress, more specifically. And I needed that workout today. That felt good. I'm exhausted now. I mean, you should have seen me. I wish I'd gotten video of it because I had such a stance. I felt like I was in a fight scene. I felt like my teeth were girded and I had a snarl on my face, and I'm hitting these things. Actually felt really good. I'm not a violent person, you guys. I don't like, I'm not a violent person, but that felt good. Oh, I love getting video of myself when I get out of bed in the morning. Okay, here's the deal. It is Friday morning and I'm rallying to get out for my long run. We still have clear streets. The snow isn't starting until tonight, so I made the decision later last night that I am just gonna switch my long run. I've got 2:45 on the plan, 60 minutes of easy with pickups, 6 miles with race pace, similar to what I did last weekend, and then finish out the time with easy miles. So it's a long time out there. I don't know what my minimum is. Week 15 minimum is 100 minutes, so what is that? An hour 40. But I wanna stay closer to home today in case the wind picks up, in case the weather starts early. Just gotta get through the weekend, gotta get through this run first. But before I even do that, I gotta drink my coffee and warm up and get ready to get out the door. Every mile of that was a challenge. The first hour of easy seemed to take forever. And then I got into the race pace miles and I'm like, okay, this is also hard. This is not something I am enjoying. So I called Jen. I called Jen and she kept me company on my run for about an hour. I don't know. It was long enough. So I made it to the minimum of 100 minutes. And I did the 60-minute pickups. Then I did 40 minutes of race pace. And then I started cooling down. So I'm gonna get about 2 hours today, which is good. I just fall short a little bit, but again, this is virtual challenge training, not real race day training. Feeling kind of tired and heavy, so I'm just kind of taking it easy today. So I'm gonna go home and clean up, and we'll see what this weekend brings, because oh my gosh, this one's gonna be interesting. but at least I can say I got my run in.
You ready? Let's see. Go.
Come on.
No fun? Okay.
Okay guys, I'm gonna close it out this week. It is Sunday and I wanna finish this video so I can get it out to you, but a couple quick updates on what the storm is actually doing. So this whole week we were anticipating snow, but as we got closer and closer, the snow totals went up, the timing shifted, and all of these things kept changing, but we knew something big was coming. When Jim Cantori shows up in your town, it gets real. So when we found out he was coming to Denver, we're like, great, okay. It didn't actually start really snowing until last night, Saturday night. We were expecting it to start Friday night. It was just kind of drizzly and spitting all day yesterday, but last night it really started to accumulate, and now we have a foot of snow on the ground. It's about noon on Sunday, and it's still coming down. It is still coming down fairly dramatically, and the wind is really picking up. It's heavy, it's wet, it's sticky, and it's kind of gonna be a pain in the butt to clear that out. I am gonna do 1 mile on the treadmill today. I did 3 miles walking on the treadmill yesterday. I'll walk again today, and then we have some back-breaking shoveling to do. So that's gonna be, that's gonna be my day. It's gonna make next week's training interesting, and I'm gonna have to shift some things around and maybe rethink the whole week. Which is kind of frustrating because I'm trying really hard to be consistent. I'm trying to find the groove, and I haven't been able to find a really good groove for several weeks due to a variety of things, life and weather and stress and all of these other things. So I'm just gonna try to keep doing the thing, showing up every day, every week, and I will continue to do that for you. We're hunkered down. We're just kind of riding out this whole storm, and we're inside. We're all safe. We're all warm and comfortable, so that's certainly a blessing. But that is gonna do it for me this week. My question for you is this: were you affected by this crazy snow thing? And were you just sitting there waiting with bated breath for it to show up? Because that's where we were. That's gonna do it. Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions in the comment section down below. Hit that like button and subscribe. Please tell your friends. I really appreciate you being here every week. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, remember, you have no limits, and it's not over yet. Happy running.